Crazy vibes.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. To our returning subscribers, I want to say a very big thank you. If you're just joining me for the very first time, thank you so much. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bells, and guess what guys, we're about to have a ride of a lifetime. Straight into my gist, Fina, Brian, Groovy, Doyin, Chomzy, and of course Eloswagz have made their way back into the main house. Now, how did these all start? Remember that yesterday Fina won head of house. Okay, and after Fina won the head of house, right, she had the privilege of going into a movie with two people, the Showmax movie treat. And of course, you know, Groovy and Brian were the two people who were allowed to go with her. As soon as they were going in for that, they showed up in the level 3 house where they found Doyin, Chomzy, and of course Eloswagz, and they were all excited, shocked and excited, I must say.
Why is it just the 3 of you that are
You know HOH.
I'm doing HOH now. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
See everybody here. Why is it just the 3 of you? We came for a movie before.
Now remember, the big brother also gave them, like, you know, a note stating to them that that night, yesterday night, Fina, Brian, and of course Groovy were going to sleep in the same house with the level 3 housemates, and of course they were going to have the movie together. All right, so this morning we saw the fact that the housemates in the main house were worried at the fact that the people who went to watch movie are not back. What is the problem, right? You could literally hear Big Brother calling a housemate. He did not, in his usual manner, he would say, will the head of house come into the diary room for battery change? But guess what? He just said, this is Big Brother. Will the housemates come into the diary room for battery change? So at that point, the housemates had picked that it feels like, you know, of course, Big Brother is keeping this guy somewhere. And they were also kind of worried because Daniela was kind of worried about the fact that her level mates are not back. It's just going to be herself and Cheesy left in this whole house.
They didn't do.
Where is Brian?
She can't.
Oh, Jesus. How can I continue in this manner of life? This game means nothing to me anymore. They're not here.
During the workout session, right, Shakes predicted that it looks like Chomzy might be around, that he is thinking, and he has a strong feeling that Chomzy is going to come back with these people, right? And of course, some other people were just predicting and say, okay, maybe they're somewhere. In fact, Chichi was like, she feels like they're upstairs somewhere, right? Chichi was like in her mind saying, I think that they're somewhere, right? And so you could hear the housemates predicting. And then, you know, for hours, we were expecting the Big Brother would just allow these people to wake up in the morning and go back into the house, because we know that, you know, Fina is the head of house and they have a wager task. The wager task they had is a very serious one, right? So they have to, you know, come together to see that the wager task, you know, results come out better and comes out good so that they can have money to spend next week. And then at some point, we were shown the level 3 house while they were cooking. Big Brother asked Fina to come into the storeroom. And she went to the storeroom, and of course, she was given a package that had a note. And she was asked to read it in the middle of the lounge. So she called every other person out and said, you know what? Big Brother said that you all should pack your bag. I hope you enjoyed your stay in the level 3 house this past few days. Pack your bags, and of course, you're moving down to the main house, right? And of course, Big Brother also told Fina, just for more clarity, that the guests, the people that came, Fina, Brian, and of course, Groovy, will also be moving together. So the 6 of them will be moving into the main house.
Brother hopes you have enjoyed your brief stay in level 3. It is now time to return to the main house. You must pack all your belongings and place them in the storeroom immediately. Once you are done, the garden doors will be open for you to return to the main house and your normal duties.
You literally could see the excitement on the housemates' face, especially Chomzy. Chomzy was about shouting and all of that. And you could literally hear Fina telling that, you know, you better calm down, don't allow them to hear your voice upstairs and all of that. And then they started packing their bags. Of course, they were cooking. Fina was like, she's going to finish cooking before she goes downstairs. They all packed their bag and they were ready to leave.
You, Fina, Groovy, Brian, and the original level 3 housemates, Doyin, Eloswagz, and Chomzy. Good day, Big Brother. So pack your things immediately.
Thank you, Big Brother.
Don't shout so that they will not hear your voice before you get down.
I'm very happy.
I
want to keep myself.
And then it was time for the guests and everyone in level 3 to move down into the main house. And we saw the Ninja. The Ninja opened the door for them. and they moved gradually downstairs into the house. And boom, Fina opened the door. We had Brian open the door. I think Brian walked in first and started singing The Barbecue Man Has Failed Us. And we saw how they moved into the house, and the housemates were shocked and excited. Now, one thing that stood out for me was the fact that Bella was really excited to see Doyin. She literally had to pull Doyin to go and see Dotun in the house, right inside one of the rooms, and you could literally see how excited all of them were, because, I mean, some of them were paying. Some of them, like Bella, who didn't have much friends in the house, right? She saw the fact that her friend Chomzy had left, saw the fact that Doyin, who she also like talked to, the therapist, had also left, right? And boom, right now she has these two people back in the house.
I've been eating now. Wait for a pack of chicken.
We then saw Adekunle talk about the fact that he now knows the true color of Eloswagz, and of course Chomzy, because he was telling Eloswagz that you are somebody that can take from the less privileged. So you had lots of money, right? And you were still like trying to take from people, right? And you also talked to Chomzy, telling Chomzy that now I know your true color. So you guys were saying that people do not like you, like people don't like both of you in the house. That he now knows their true color. Even though he was saying it jokingly, but also realized that this is a game. Of course, we saw the fact that, Dotun was telling Eloswagz. Remember that they had a fight before the Sunday Live eviction, and you wouldn't have thought that these two people would make up, right? But of course, Dotun was excited to see Eloswagz. Eloswagz was excited to see Dotun. And we saw the fact that, Dotun was telling him that, you're already fighting over your food. Eloswagz was, they shouldn't even bother fighting. We're back right now. We'll take over our food.
How far are you? Don't live like that. When they fight for your food, they don't distribute them. They don't tell us to share exam. I don't know. That's how they try to tell them.
And so everybody's back together. Now we know that, everybody in level 1, apart from the people that just came back and except Chichi, are all up for possible evictions. Right now, their head is in the game. Everybody's back. Remember that Eloswagz, Chomzy, and of course Doyin cannot play to win this game anymore. But of course, they can play in any of the tasks that Big Brother has, maybe sponsor tasks or whatever it is, wager tasks. They'll be part of the whole process. And just like Ibuka said on Sunday, they will not be staying beyond the 18th. Most likely, Big Brother still reserves the right to change the rules of the game. Always remember that at the back of your mind. What are your thoughts about what just happened, the return of these housemates? Let me know what you think. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bells, and guess what? You get notified whenever I post a video. Go on all social media platforms, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and of course on TikTok, and follow me at the Femi Daniel. Until next time I come over again very soon, it's bye for now.